What's happening, Mom? Beautiful people out there in the fragrance world. I am happy. I am very, very happy. I reached 4,000 subscribers thanks to you guys. Thank you so, so much. I really do appreciate it. I'm hoping this year I hit at least 6,000 subscribers. I remember back in the day when I was really excited that I hit 100 subscribers. And now I'm at 4,000 subscribers. So thank you so much. I love all your comments. You know, I love the support that you guys give me. I don't really have any haters, one or two here and there. But for the most part, one thing I really, really do enjoy is when I do get a hater, you guys back me up. Like I've gotten a few times where people have said something and then you guys come in and you comment and you basically say, shut the hell up, because you don't know what you're talking about. So I appreciate that. I really, really do. You know, I try to take it with a grain of salt because you're always going to get a hater here and there. You know, I had one person say, you know, clones suck and, you know, they're all terrible. They're not. They're really not. And some clones are even better than the originals. They last longer. They smell better. And you're paying 1/10 of the price that you would for the actual fragrance itself. Now, I had a subscriber ask me, do you only wear clones? And the answer to that is no. So I thought that I would do a video of, you know, designer fragrances that I have that I really, really enjoy as well. They're not super expensive. Like I tell you guys all the time, I am not gonna spend $200-300 on a fragrance. I'm just not. I don't care if I make $1 million a year, I'm not gonna do it. The most expensive fragrance I have is Creed's Himalaya. And that was a gift that was given to me by a friend, which was a really nice gift. But I smell it and it is nice, but would I spend $470 on that? Absolutely not. It is ridiculous. I could find other clone fragrances that smell 10 times better than that one and probably would cost me $30. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But stick around because I do have at the end of this video, I am going to do a giveaway and I'm going to let you guys know what you need to do. And, you know, we'll talk about it. But I've got 10, maybe a little more designer fragrances that I really enjoy. And if you want to know what they are, stick around and I'll see you in a second. Thanks, guys. All right, guys, so like I said, so I've got 10, maybe 15 fragrances here that I really enjoy that are all designer, not clones. They're all designer fragrances, and some are more expensive than others. A lot of them you can get for really cheap. A lot of them you can actually find at rack stores. Nordstrom Rack has a lot of them, although Nordstrom Rack is a little pricier. A lot of them you can get at Marshall's, TJ Maxx. Guys in the UK and, you know, out there, UAE and everything else, I'm sorry you don't have rack stores. I think the UK does have TJ Maxx, but it's spelled a little differently. But yeah, and you guys can get this most of the time, you know, via the web. So, you know, just order them. But let's start off with one of my, this is a really favorite of mine, and it is Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Male. And this is just Le Male. You know, when I first saw this, I was like, wow, they really went all out on the bottle. This is considered a fougere fragrance. It is very, very nice. It really is. This is a smaller bottle, it's not the big bottle. I really want to get I think it's the Le Male Parfum Extrait, maybe, or the Parfum. I want to get that one, but this one was my first Le Male that I got, and I love it. It is, oh, it's so nice. It's got lavender in it. It's got cardamom, mint, bergamot. So it is a little citrusy, but it's also, to me, a little smoky. So I see it as you can wear this in the fall and the winter, as well as the spring, and in the summer too. But I probably would wear this more in the fall because it's really, really nice. It's got a very nice, sweet, vanilla dry down. Brenda loves it. She didn't like it at the beginning when I first sprayed it, but then as it started to dry down, she said, you know, I really, really do enjoy that one. So that's, and I'm gonna go quick because I've got so many, but Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Male, really, really good one. I definitely recommend it. You know, and you're not going to spend a lot of money on it. It's not super expensive. So that's number one. Let's move on to number two, shall we? Now, this one, if you guys have watched my videos, you know that I have a love-hate relationship with this fragrance because it has such potential. It is so damn good. It is tobacco-based, and it's warm and spicy. And it is Dolce & Gabbana's The One. And this is the EDP. Funny story with this. I went and I bought the EDT. And I love the scent, but it lasted on my skin maybe 2 hours. And I was like, nope, not going to do it. I spent like, you know, $30 or so on it. I think I bought it at Burlington. So I took it back. And they happen to have the one EDP. No. I took it back because I didn't like it. And then I found the one EDP tester for like $40. So I bought the tester and I was lucky enough to get the cap with it. Because a lot of times when you buy the tester, it is the same thing, guys. It's not used or anything else. It's just a lot of times you won't get the original box, and a lot of times maybe you won't get the cap. But aside from that, it's exactly the same thing. And this one's a beautiful, beautiful scent. So, so gorgeous. It really, really is gorgeous. I really, really like it. It's got tobacco, it's got coriander, basil, grapefruit, amber, cedar, ginger, cardamom. And it is a very sexy date night fragrance, but it becomes a skin scent fairly quickly. So this is one more that you would wear once you know the person and they're getting closer and closer and closer to you, you know, like when they whisper in your ear or, you know, you're cuddling or something like that. Sexy as heck. Really, really good. I definitely recommend the one EDP by Dolce & Gabbana. That's such a good one. Now another one is this one. Where is it? One of my favorite, which I just told you guys I bought another bottle and I have 2 more bottles on top of that because I love it that much, and it is Azzaro's Wanted by Night. Now everybody makes a big stink about Azzaro's Wanted perfume. That's the black bottle, I believe, and it is really, really nice. I've smelled it at the department store. I need to get that one, but this is my favorite. This is so gorgeous. I've gotten so many compliments on this one. It projects. It lasts a very long time. Definitely a fall winter kind of scent, but man, is it nice. It's warm, it's spicy. It's got cinnamon. Oh my God, I love it so much. It's got mandarin orange, and you smell that orange with that cinnamon. It's just gorgeous. It also has tobacco in it. I need to do, somebody asked me, could you do a tobacco fragrance review? And I've done that in the past, so go look for that. But I'm gonna do a new one because I've got so many new tobacco fragrances that I think it warrants like updating. So I'm gonna do that one. But Azzaro's Wanted by Night, guys, it's a date night fragrance like you wouldn't believe. Compliment getter like you wouldn't believe. Really, really nice. Be careful with the sprays because it is strong, but man, is it good. I love it so, so much. So that is my third one. Fourth, now this one has been discontinued. Unfortunately, I don't know why they do this, but this is Giorgio Armani's Profumo. And I think they did it because they came out with Giorgio Armani's perfume. I think that's what it was. And it's supposed to smell a lot like Profumo, so they got rid of Profumo. But I've got 2 bottles of this. I've got a backup of this because it is just so, so nice. The bottle in the back tells you some of the notes. It's got marine notes, frankincense, and patchouli. But it also has things like rosemary, sage, incense, and bergamot. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. Really, really nice. I highly recommend this one. It's got a metallic top, so like, I love that one. The first one I got was a tester, and like I said, sometimes you don't get the cap, and I didn't get the cap on this one. But then I bought this one from my friend who didn't like it, and so I said, I'll give you $30 for it, and I got it for $30 for this. Nowadays, it's going, you know, it's pretty pricey, and you can still find it, but you're gonna pay a nice amount of money for it. But man, is it good. There is a really, really, really cheap fragrance at Walmart. It's not Beckham, it's like Belcam. It's Belcam, and they have a Profumo clone of this. And guys, it's not bad. Of course, the quality is not as good. The longevity is not as great. But if you want to get close to what Profumo smells like, it gets you fairly close. It really does. And it's $8 at Walmart. So if you want to know what Profumo smells like before you go spending the money on Profumo, you know, get that one and see if you like it, because I love this thing. It's a really nice date night fragrance. Again, to me, this is more spring, fall, winter, but man, is it good. It's just, you get that incense, you get the C notes, you know, it's just a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. So that's number 4. Number 5, let's move on. Now, this is probably one of my first niche fragrances, because this is not a designer fragrance. This is a niche fragrance, and this is Maison Margiela's Replicas by the Fireplace. This thing is really, really gorgeous. This is, you're sitting in front of a fireplace, you're throwing some sugar in the fireplace, marshmallows, sweetness. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's just, you get that burning wood with chestnut, marshmallow, and sweet kind of feel. And this is really, really gorgeous. This has got cloves, pink pepper, orange blossom, chestnut, like I said, Gaiac wood, juniper, and then it dries down to some vanilla, some Peru balsam, and some cashmeran. Now this will run you probably, well, I know at Sephora they have this, and it's about $125 for this bottle. Totally worth it, but I think you can probably get it cheaper, maybe like $100 online. So, you know, this is a really, really nice one. Now, if you don't want to spend this money because you're not sure if you'd like it or not, and you want to spend something less to see if you like it, I totally recommend Amir Al Oud Intense Oud, which is a different take on it. It's got the same DNA, but it's a little different. It's a lot sweeter. It does its own thing, but it gets you in the realm. And then there's also Ragba Wood Intense. Ragba Wood Intense is probably closer to Replicas by the Fireplace. Now, the funny thing is that Ragba Wood Intense came out first, and then Replicas by the Fireplace came out second. So, you know, you have to question which one's a clone of what. But either way, if you want to go a cheaper route, those two are really, really good routes to go. And this is just, you know, if I had to spend the money, this is a great one to spend the money on, because it's just so beautiful. So go to Sephora, try it, because they have it there. Most places have it, but Sephora definitely has it. So that's the next one. Let's move on. Now this one is another one of my favorites. It's right up there with Wanted by Night, and this is Spice Bomb Extreme by Viktor and Rolf. This is beautiful. This is a sexy scent. This has got vanilla, tobacco, black pepper, caraway, and lavender. And do I have, yeah, I'm getting low. Not too low, so I'll spray a little bit for you. The atomizer is not that bad. Really nice, misty. And man, is it nice. You definitely get that tobacco. It's got a really nice vanilla tobacco background to it that just is sexy. It's really, really nice. I've gotten multiple compliments on this. Not a summer fragrance whatsoever. And as far as, you know, female, male, for me, you know, this one leans more male than female. But guys, you wear whatever you want. Like, I hate saying, you know, this is not for females, this is not for males. You wear whatever you want to wear, whenever you want to wear it. Just do what you want. But Victor and Rolf Spice Bomb Extreme, very, very nice. Now, if you want to go a cheaper route and get a feel for what that smells like, Fragrance World has their Mark and Victor Eau de Spice, which will run you probably about $35 to $40. That actually is really, really good. It's a little more in your face at the beginning. Like it tries really, really hard at the beginning to smell like Spice Bomb Extreme. So you get a lot of the same notes, but like in your face. As it starts to dry down, it becomes more and more like Spice Bomb Extreme. Longevity projection, not as great as Spice Bomb Extreme, but what do you know, it's $30 to $40. So, you know, you get what you get. But it gets you very close to it, and it'll let you know if you like it, do you want to spend the money on that? Which I definitely recommend that, you know, you do, because Spice Bomb Extreme is beautiful. Their whole Spice Bomb line is really, really nice. The only one I was disappointed with was Night Vision, which is the green bottle, because it totally goes against the Spice Bomb. Like, if you love and smell Spice Bomb Extreme, and then you go and you smell Spice Bomb Night Vision, you're like, what the heck? This doesn't smell anything close to that. But it's still a nice fragrance. But my favorite is this one. And then Spice Bomb Infrared, the perfume is really nice as well. I've got the EDT, and the EDT is nice. The only problem I have with Night Vision and the Infrared is that I don't feel they last that long on my skin, although they've been sitting on my shelf for over a year. So I've got to retry them and see if they've gotten stronger. Because again, we talk about maceration, and you know, with maceration, they do get a little stronger, longevity's a little better, and all of that. So give it a shot. But Spice Bomb Extreme, really, really good. Move on. Now, this one I've had in several videos. This one was in one of my videos of what would Batman wear? And I said, at the beginning, I thought Batman would wear this. And then I said, no, Bruce Wayne would wear this, not Batman. So here's to you, Bruce Wayne. I'm back to my coffee because I was sick for a while there. And, you know, I had tea. Now I'm having my coffee again. So there you go. But this one is Bentley Men Intense. This is gorgeous, guys. This is so, so nice. This has got black pepper, bay leaf, bergamot, rum. It's got rum, and you definitely smell that booziness in this thing. It's really, really nice. Woody notes, incense, leather, patchouli, cedar, sage, geranium. And it's not a scent for everybody. I have gotten some comments in the video I did of it, and they said it's not for me. I don't like it. It is a different kind of feel as far as scents are concerned. So it's not a freshie. It's not a huge leather like a Layukawam or a Tuscan leather kind of fragrance. It's kind of in the middle, leaning more towards that leather side. But it is just such a beautiful, beautiful scent. And I wore it the other day, and somebody said, you smell so good. And so, yeah, it's really, really beautiful. And it's not expensive at all. I think I paid $38 for this bottle. It's gotten a little pricier now, but still, is it worth it? Yeah, I absolutely believe it's worth it because it's just so damn good. And that is Bentley Men Intense. They also have Bentley Men Absolute, which is beautiful as well. But that is definitely a different take. You know, he kills me. Why does he decide to eat or chew on a bone? Like, he won't chew on a bone for days. Second I start doing a video, that's when he goes, I'm gonna go chew on a bone now and make a lot of noise. Because, yeah, that's what he does. So excuse George, because that's George, stop it. He's a dog, what the you can do. Now, next one. This is a recent acquisition of mine. And this is actually, I was very, very surprised. You've heard about this multiple times from people. Reviewers review it all the time. Everybody loves it. And it is Halloween Man X. And this actually is really, really nice. Let me spray it on myself. It's got roasted coffee, whiskey, leather, mineral notes, which the mineral notes come off as a wet concrete. And so it's got all these things. It's got cinnamon bark, tonka bean, amber, incense, which gives it a smoky feel, cardamom, lavender, and lemon. Now, I don't find that it's super citrusy. It does have a little hint of citrus, but what you get more is that roasted coffee and that mineral note concrete kind of feel. It's a weird, strange scent, but it's intoxicating. It's really, really nice, and it's not expensive at all. Like, I paid $28 for it. And, you know, I really am happy with it. It's a really nice scent. Again, to me, more spring, fall, and winter, not summer. I think mostly all of these are spring, fall, and winter, and not summer. But this one is just a really, really nice scent that I think you would really enjoy. And it's not expensive. So if you want something you can just throw on and get out, you know, and do your thing, Halloween Man X is not a bad way to go. Next. Now this one I've talked about a lot. I have got 3 backup bottles of this because I like it so much. And it is Mont Blanc Starwalker. Mont Blanc Starwalker is a weird one. I always talk about it in terms of how relaxing it is. It is a very, like when I'm stressed out and I come home, I spray it on because for some reason or another, it just relaxes me. It's got this scent to it. It's got bamboo in it. And I think that what you get out of it is that bamboo. And it's just, oh my God. It's such a good scent. It's got bamboo, bergamot, mandarin orange, sandalwood, ginger, nutmeg, amber, cedar. But what you get the most is that bamboo, and it's just a really, really relaxing scent. Now, this has been discontinued, but I still, from time to time, it's getting rarer and rarer and rarer. But say that 3 times. But I still see it at Burlington. I still see it once in a blue moon at Marshall's. And you can always get it, you know, on the web. So don't worry about that. But Mont Blanc Explorer, really, really nice. Not to be confused, Mont Blanc Explorer, Mont Blanc Starwalker. Not to be confused with Starwalker Extreme. Starwalker Extreme smells nothing like this. And I bought it thinking that, oh, it's just a stronger version of this. That's going to be great. It's not. It's totally different. So I would recommend Starwalker before I recommend Starwalker Extreme. Starwalker Extreme is a nice fragrance, but it doesn't do what this one does for me. So that's that one. And then number 10 is this one, which I bashed on when I first got it and I did my review of it because it did nothing for me. I sprayed it on and to me it lasted 10 minutes and then it was gone. And I didn't even smell what, you know, I was expecting to smell. I hardly smelled anything. But it sat on my shelf for like 2 months now, and now I smell it, and now it does last, and that is Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Again, not expensive at all. This is probably, I think I spent about $40 on this one. I love the bottle, and I love the juice. You know, even though you have to be careful because sometimes the juice looks like it's this amber, and the juice is actually clear, and it's just the bottle's colored that. So you have to be careful with that. Now, Mercedes-Benz Club Black is bergamot at the top, incense and jasmine in the mids, and then vanilla, benzoin, woods, and ambroxan as a base note. And like when I first got it, I didn't smell anything. I really didn't. And whatever I did smell was gone within 10 minutes. Now, after about 2 months, I can smell it. And it smells really, really nice. It lasts. It almost feels to me a bit like there's some tobacco in it, but the notes don't say tobacco at all. But it's just so, so nice. Now, I was talking to Brenda yesterday because somebody commented, and if you watch my video on Paris Corner's Care Pistachio, I talk about, because somebody asked me, how did you lose your arm? And they asked me very respectfully, how did you lose your arm? And, you know, I guess somebody got annoyed by that and said something else. But in the care video, I explained to you how I lost my arm. And their question, somebody else said, I think it was the same person, was like, how do you spray your right hand, you know, with only having one arm? And it's pretty simple. I mean, I'll put the bottle down on the table and I'll push this while I have this here like this, and it just goes and sprays that. So that's how I do it. But I was joking with Brenda. I said, I could never do that with this because it's got this thing here and I can't, nothing fits. It just doesn't fit. So this is one of those that I can never, ever, ever spray on my right hand, which is, you know, what I'll do is I'll spray a lot on my arm and then I'll pat. You know, don't rub, you pat. And that'll work. But anyway, Mercedes-Benz Club Black, beautiful, beautiful scent. So that's 10. Really, really quick honorable mentions. Versace Dylan Blue, beautiful scent. Tom Ford's Encre Noir, or Noir, Encre Noir, Noir Extreme, really, really nice. Very woodsy and just, oh my God, it's so, so good. Burberry London, Winter, Christmas, Cloves. This is a Christmas Thanksgiving scent if ever there was one. This is just so, so nice. Versace Eros, and I have Eros Flame and I have Versace Eros. Really, really nice as well. Party fragrance, like this is what you wear when you're gonna go out with the guys or ladies and you just wanna, you know, smell like a party animal. Really, really nice. And I also like Versace Eros Flame, so that's another one. And the biggest party fragrance of them all, I believe, Dior Sauvage. This is probably the priciest one in this collection, aside from Tom Ford's Noir Extreme. This is another pricey one. Really, really nice. I've got Dior Sauvage Elixir clones, which the two that I have are Assad and Enigma Un by Fragrance World. Now, out of the two, Assad was always my favorite, but Enigma Un is starting to become more of my favorite when it comes to the Elixir side, the Elixir clone. But yeah, so those are some other ones that I have. Now, let's talk about the giveaway, guys, because that's what you really want to hear, right? So because I hit 4,000, I am going to give one of you guys, and I didn't have this in my list, not because it's not worth it, but because I just gave you 15, so I can't add any more, and this is going to be 40 minutes long. Dolce & Gabbana K. Now, this is an EDT, and this is a 1.7 ounce, let me see, 1.6 ounce bottle, and it's not cheap. It's like 60 bucks, 40 bucks, no, 50 bucks. So I'm gonna give you guys this. Only things I ask you to do is subscribe, like the video, and then I want you to tell me what your very first memory of your very first fragrance was and how it made you feel. Not difficult, so it should be pretty simple. What was the first memory you ever had of the first fragrance you ever smelled, and what experience did you have with it? Like, did you really, really like it? Did somebody else really, really like it? You know, did you wear it for a long time? That kind of thing. Just, you know, short and sweet, but give me something. I'll pick, or maybe I'll have Brenda pick the best comment, and then I will send you this, okay? So I'll comment back to you once I figure this out. I'm gonna leave this open for a week, and then once I get all of the comments in, I'll send you, whoever you are, one of these. And maybe if there's two and, you know, the second one is really, really good as well, I'll send you something else. So, you know, let me know. Just do that. Comment, subscribe, and like, that's it, guys. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please do me a favor. Please comment, please like, please subscribe. And as always, guys, you guys make sure that you be safe, you be loved, and I will talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Happy 2024. Bye.